Welcome to the Nascar SpideyDitko Cup Series race number 5. The first short track race of the season is finally here. This is what NASCAR fans love and adore, and that is short track racing here in the high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway. As we get set on NASCAR on Fox, let's have a look at the starting grid for Bristol. As we take a look at the grandstand, this is the world's fastest half mile. On the pole, it is Kyle Busch. Sorry, Nixon is his brother, Kurt Busch. Brad Keselowski, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, Paul Menard, Joey Logano, Michael McDowell. What an excellent qualifying run for that car. Daniel Suarez and William Byron, Eric Jones and Clint Boyer, Casey Kane and Chase Elliott in the Mountain Dew Baja Blast car, Jimmy Johnson and AJ Allmendinger, Eric Almirola and Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr., a bit back in the field for them, Austin Dillon and Chris Buescher, David Reagan and Matt DiBenedetto, Danica Patrick and Greg Galding in the 23, Ryan Newman and Jamie McMurray, Ty Dillon and Matt Kenseth, and round out the field is Kevin Harvick, who had a very poor qualifying effort. So let's take a look at our race analysis. It's 500 miles, 30 laps, pit road speed 40 miles an hour. Yes, you heard it right there. This race is 30 laps. The longest race, stop motion race you'll probably ever see. But will we get the race done today? Because there is supposed to be weather in the area. Probably some participation as the pace car makes its way down on the pit road. As the green flag is waving here at Bristol, Kurt Busch gets a good advantage on the bottom as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. trying to make something desperate. And both of them 3 wide into the back straightaway. Kyle Busch gets the better advantage on the bottom lane, and he will lead lap 1. And Brad Keselowski is smoking. He has a tire rub as he makes it down to pit road. Now the fight is between both Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., as both of them race side by side hard with one another. Here comes Stenhouse to the inside. Michael McDowell making things interesting in the middle as they all make their way through 3 and 4. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. leads that lap. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., this is one of his best tracks. He's known for running good on restrictor plate tracks, but this really does show his talent as he bumps Kyle Busch out the racetrack. Kyle Busch with a bit of an issue here. What's going to go happen here? And he spins down the racetrack and collects 3 cars. And also more problems here. Problems everywhere as a big one has happened here at Bristol. I think that's nearly all the back marker teams and some good drivers there. Brad Keselowski, who went a couple laps down, got collected. Martin Truex Jr., who was cursing out Austin Dillon on the radio for turning him. And also Daniel Suarez and Ryan Blaney is out as well. Caution is out, or make that the red flag. Just barely on lap number 5. It's lap 5 already wrecking. I mean, so many guys trying to make things so much desperate. I mean, you got Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Austin Dillon trying to make something happen when both of them haven't even won a race yet in the SpideyDitko Cup Series, as we see them taking all the cars. How many cars are there? That's almost half the field. Almost. Wow. As the tow truck's making its way around pit road and red flag is lifted, so here we go again once on the pace last. Pace car makes its way down pit road, and we're going to have a restart here. Lap 8 out of 30 right here. We still have a long way to go. Green flag back in the air. Kurt Busch gets a pretty good start, but Stenhouse gets that start back, and he goes to the lead with a push from Paul Menard. Too big of a push. Stenhouse is in the wall. And he looks like he may have a tire rub as well. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has crashed here at Bristol as Paul Menard to the lead. I mean, you would think that Menard is just a paid driver, but no, he's showing what he can do. Jimmy Johnson, who started in mid-pack, had made his way up to the front already. But here comes William Byron in the 24 trying to make something happen. As there's been a lot of wins here for Jeff Gordon in the past in the 24, as he makes a move in the inside of Paul Menard. Menard goes up the racetrack. He gets out of the groove. Here comes Logano. And caution is out on the speedway. And I'm thinking that may because there's reports of rain in turns 1 and 2. As the pace car picks up the field and they go down pit road, and the caution has turned to yellow. And so half of the cars are on the front stretch pits, and the second half are on the backstretch pits as well. And as the rain, it is pretty coming hard. I mean, I could see literally the NBC booth, or NBC pit box, literally, the guys there are literally dropping. I think Dale Jr., Steve Letarte are in there, talking about, I don't know, some sports car racing, which I want to talk about sports car racing, that's for certain. What other stuff's going at Daytona or for Sebring for the IMSA guys. So now we are waiting for a decision for NASCAR to make, as the red flag is still out. We've been waiting here for the past 2 hours, so I'm thinking that NASCAR is going to make a decision somehow or some way. And it's just been official. This race will go to a night one. We will see you around 8:30 p.m. It's currently 4:30, so we'll see you in a couple of hours.